Hello everybody, Chocolate Reaper Foxtrot here. I just wanted to give a quick little video to kind of explain future bits for the channel, much like the one that No Face did a little while back. This time it's coming from me though. And before I get to any of that boring announcing stuff, I really want to tell everybody thank you guys so much for the little bit of support we've been getting. I've been just really blown away with how far we've come and just the little bit that we've been out. Way further than I expected us getting. For us just making fun videos online that we enjoy recording, making, blah blah blah. It's been really cool. Coming from this, I want to announce that we officially have an Imino. And now if you guys don't know what an Imino is an app which is kind of like a place where a bunch of people from a bunch of different fandoms can hang out, have fun, have their own little fandom, talk about certain things. There's just about an Imino for literally everything on the app. You can find one for, let's say, Star Wars or Harry Potter or anything else you can really imagine, and if it doesn't exist, you can make one yourself. But speaking of making one, that's exactly what the Chocolate Reapers did. We wanted to create a way to interact with our fan base a lot better, so there's a link in the description for you to look on your mobile device for you to try to download Imino. We do updates about how our channel's going, like for example I just made a post about how we got a new mic. Or you can vote on ideas of things we can do for content in the future. Speaking of having to vote for things we do for content in the future, this is actually how we came upon doing the next video series that we did. So, before I get to that, sorry, little piece of information. No Face kind of touched on this, but I wanted to clarify a bit more. The reason it takes us a long time to do videos is me and Praetorian, we only live about 10-20 minutes apart. However, No Face lives about 3 hours away from us, so obviously we can't meet every weekend to record videos, especially when he has a full-time job. So he has to drive about 3 hours down here to come meet with us, and then we record, and we get a lot of recording. I will say, we do have a lot of recorded stuff. And then he has to work time into his schedule of a full-time job, I might add, to sit down, edit, get these videos out. And that's what's really taking a long time for us, especially since he hasn't been editing for more than a year, for sure. He started basically as soon as we started this channel. But I'm hoping to try to remedy that because me, Praetorian, Copeland, we're starting to do a couple of Let's Play series over here on our own. I'm learning to edit. Now, first of all, I'm not going to be half as good as No Face. He has been picking up on this stuff like crazy. I can't thank him enough for how awesome of a job he's doing as our main editor. But I'm planning to try and pick up my own little bit of the load with me, Praetorian, and Copeland as of right now, recording our own content to upload to the channel. Now, there isn't any real major timeline of when we're going to get it out. It's just going to be when we can get it out. Me and Praetorian are both college students. I have a part-time job on the side and he's looking for one. But I'm having an absolute blast with the little bit I've learned so far. So this brings me to what series we're talking about. Well, a little while back on the Imino that I talked about earlier, we had a vote between 4 games. We were planning to play all of them. This was just which order they're coming out in. Between, we do a full playthrough of the entire Assassin's Creed franchise, the entire God of War franchise, or, well, not the entire God of War, but you understand. Or Dead Space, and then lastly, Mass Effect. Mass Effect was the one that won, so me and Praetorian are sitting down and we're playing all the way through Mass Effect 1, then 2, then 3, and then we'll probably ignore the abomination, which was Mass Effect Andromeda. As well as me, Copeland, and Praetorian have sat down and started recording through Assassin's Creed 1 to hopefully play through the entire series as a group. So those are the 2 videos that I'm planning to, well, 2 video series that I'm planning to start editing on, working on, and hopefully upload to the channel sometime soon. Quickly before I go, though, I want to thank everybody once again for the support you guys have shown. Ask you, please come join the Imino. It's a great way for us to kind of interact with you a lot easier than whenever we get to upload videos. And then lastly, I'd like to thank Mortis Ghost for doing this awesome art that's been on screen this whole time. It was really cool to see a major content creator be willing to work with us this early into whatever we're calling this run with our YouTube channel. So extremely special thanks to him for sticking with us and, you know, be willing to put his name with our product. Thank you. Stay awesome. Goodbye, everybody.